All right, hi everyone out there in Wasabi land. This is Jennifer with Oregon Coast Wasabi. I hope you're all doing well. Today, I just want to take a couple minutes and talk to you about how to store your wasabi rhizomes. So first of all, the rhizomes actually have a fairly long shelf life. I want you to think of them like carrots. And you can keep carrots, if you take care of them, you can keep carrots for several weeks in your refrigerator and they do fine. And with carrots, the thing for the most part that you want to avoid is having them get dried out and kind of wilty. And the same thing is true with the wasabi rhizomes. So you ordered some wasabi rhizomes and they arrived on your doorstep in a bag, and you're going to have a party and a dinner party and you want to eat some of it, or maybe you just want to have lunch and have some wasabi with your lunch. So let's just pretend we're going to grate up some of the wasabi for lunch. There's our wasabi, and you've used part of this rhizome, okay? It's perfectly fine to take this rhizome. I'd brush off any excess paste that you made from grating it. I'd brush that off, but you can store the rest of this rhizome. So even an individual rhizome, you don't have to eat the whole thing at one time, okay? So this now you want to save, and you've got some others that you want to save for a future meal. So you're just going to take these and a little bit of damp paper towel, that's what this is, and you're going to just store them in a plastic bag. And the damp paper towel is going to help keep them from drying out, and that's all you really need to do. So you're going to put them in a plastic bag. It can just be a regular plastic bag that you fold over at the top. It doesn't have to be airtight, with your damp paper towel, and you can store them in your refrigerator for several weeks. If it's going to be longer than that, you might just want to take an eye, keep an eye on them and take the paper towel out. If it's dried out, put a new paper towel in there. The part of the rhizome that you grated and any of the parts that were trimmed are going to oxidize. They're going to turn brown like an apple, like when you cut an apple and how it turns brown. So wasabi rhizomes are going to do the same thing. That doesn't mean that the rhizome is affected at all. So you just want to take a knife. So say you take it out, and this cut spot here would be a great place for it to turn just a little bit darker colored. It might not even look brown. You don't have to peel it. Just take your knife and scrape it a little bit, and it'll scrape that discoloration right off. You don't even have to do that. Just like an apple, it doesn't affect the flavor, so you can just eat it. But if you want to scrape it off, you scrape off the brown, and then when you're done, put it back in the plastic bag and throw it back in your refrigerator in your produce store. It'll keep for weeks. Thanks so much.